Well, my name's Jamie. I'm co-founder of Recovery Runners, which we set up in 2021, just before COVID hit us, really, myself and Dean.
Recovery Runners kind of came about just before lockdown.
I was doing a couch to 5k with spacious places, and Dean was also doing a couch to 5k with growing rooms. And we both decided, well, I got in touch with Dean, asked him how we were going about getting his kit, and he put me onto a gentleman called Neil Jones. We arranged to meet for a coffee up in Temple Newsham, and we had a coffee up there, and we both said, well, why don't we join them together, you know, as two running groups.
We need to come up with a name, so I just said, what about Recovery Runners?
We looked at each of them, and we're both in recovery. Recovery Runners.
Recovery Runners community were born there and then. And then from there, we put it on Facebook, we put it on Instagram, we invited friends who were in recovery that we knew ran, who invited friends.
And that's how it was born, Recovery Runners, and we didn't think no of it, you know, we thought, oh, just a few people out of us at home groups and stuff would keep on coming. But Dean decided to put, he says, well, make a Facebook page and put it on Facebook, and from that it bloody exploded overnight, really, you know what I mean?
I'm Lisa. My friend Charlotte introduced me to Recovery Runners, and I pretty much come most weeks now. I feel like I've met friends for life by coming here. It's not just about running, it's about friendship. We can speak to each other, and yeah, it's just a really, really nice environment.
I'm Zoe, so I've been coming to Recovery Runners, I think last year I started. So I'm quite sort of new with my running journey, and I used to hate running. I was like just one of those people that absolutely hated it. But yeah, I did couch to 5k and then realised I could actually run for more than half an hour without dying, which was good.
We run every single Sunday, and it's a really good environment to go to. Everybody's really, really lovely.
Personally, I suffer with social anxiety, and the thought of, you know, walking into a brand new room that you don't know anybody, it is terrifying. But the people here, like, will put you at ease straight away. Like, the first person that I saw was Dean, and you know, just you get such a warm welcome. And then after that, it's like you've known these people, you know, forever and ever. Yeah, there's always somebody there to have a chat with.
There's no pressure or judgment, like Tom said, so you can go at your own pace, and everyone's really friendly and supportive.
It was solely for people in recovery from drugs and alcohol initially. That's what we knew. And then somebody messaged and says, I've got an eating disorder, can I join? I've got a gambling problem, can I join? It was like, well, it's got to be whatever you're recovering from, and that's what it's mutated into, evolved into.
Like I say, we aren't doctors or counsellors, but we're just good listeners, and we'll be there today if you're having a shit day, do you know what I mean?
We wanted Recovery Runners to be more than just running. That's why we're a community, Recovery Runners community, rather than Recovery Runners running club. We're like, come if you want, come if you don't, come for a brew, come for a walk. Like I seen this morning, we had walkers, we had walking dogs, we had couch to 5k, and then we had a massive 7.5k run through the woods and what have you. But we always wanted it from beginning to run at a pace where you can have a conversation.
You know, people are dealing with family issues, grief. If you want to talk about it, then you can do, but it's not an expectation. It's not like, oh, let's all talk about our depressing things that are going on. It's literally as much as you want to talk about.
In addiction, you think you're good at nothing. You do when you're high as a kite or you're pissed off. Yeah, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But no ever materialises. You know, and when I've come out of addiction, the stuff what I'm doing now, you don't dream about, you know. Like I said, mentioned Michael, I'll keep mentioning Michael because Michael's my sponsor, and he's been my sponsor since I've come into addiction, well, for 9.5 years of it, you know, and he's always been there for me. We did a skydive for his daughter, he's got a poor daughter, Ada. And he says, will you do a charity skydiving? I says, yeah, of course. Well, shit's scared of flying. You know what I mean? And then I'm thinking, why the could I throw myself out of a plane? And we did a tandem. And I'm not lying, the rush I got from coming out of that plane, I've never ever had that feeling before. And I've took ecstasy and drugs and everything, you know, and I've never had a higher feeling than that. Screaming, yes, now! We couldn't hear each other. but everyone could hear us up ground, you know. And stuff like that, it doesn't happen when you're in addiction and you're a pisshead and stuff like that. It happens when you come out and you get sober and you start living your life, you know. And this is why, basically, I set Recovery Runners up with Dean, because I wanted to give something back what I'm getting out of life now. And when you come out of addiction and you've hit a rock bottom, I won't wish that on anybody.
And we're trying to build a community around people that are lost. People, lost souls. You can spot a lost soul, we can spot a wounded bird from a mile away if you are one. You can. And all we want to do is help people, and all we've ever wanted to do is help people.
I don't ever want that feeling again, full of anxiety, you know, what have I done, thinking about, oh no, stuff like that. So I'm happy.
Let's meet on Sunday to run and be free, to help each other heal and be there for those in need. A helping hand, a smile and a joke, RR feels like home. A pot of tea, chat and run, and it is always fun. Thank you, Dino and Jamie, for the space you have created. It is massively appreciated.